Hello everyone, my name is Jurassic Attic and I'm here to present with you the new Hammond collection, Pachycephalosaurus. So without further ado, let's open her up. The painting and the sculpting of this figure is amazing. Again, I am literally just sounding like a broken record. It's amazing, it's great, it's amazing, it's great. So, how about for once, let's start with a negative. And the negative is, I hate how easily the paint is chipping on this figure. It easily chips off on the beak, and it's easily chipping off on the neck parts of the joints. And I don't know why I've never encountered this problem with any of the other previous Hammond collection figures, and if not any Mattel figure. So really don't know why my copy's like chipping a lot. And it just feels like I went back in 2014 with the Transformers, where every single figure you touch, all of a sudden, half their paint is missing. Thankfully, it's not going missing in any other part of the body, but it's still somewhat annoying. And negative out of the way, yeah, I love this figure. I adore this figure. I've had this figure for almost a week. It basically almost arrived as I was recording my Concavinator review last week. And, I've had a whole week to mess with it, and as I'm barely recording it tonight, I know, right? I have the best schedule. It's been a fantastic figure to mess around. I've been loving doing the photo shoots that you guys always see in the videos, and my only complaint with the mold are the hands. I don't like how human-ish it looks. I don't know if I'm the only one that is bothered by this, because I don't know, those hands really do not fit the Pachycephalosaurus in my opinion. I would have preferred more if they went more like the Kenner route, where they're just like flat with the hands a bit more spread, or maybe a bit more curled in. I don't know, but that's like my only complaint with the mold. But the paint job, absolutely beautiful. I love how the dome head, and just like the head in general, has like a brown dry brushing going on. And it really, really gives the head a bit more of a bony detail. Really love the eye with his painted in nice orange color. And yes, as you guys can see in the pictures shown to you, the mouth opens. The mouth opens, folks. The Triceratops is really feeling left out on this one, looking like a big old clown, a little... But yeah, it can open its mouth, and I just find that funny, how they can give mouth joints to a small dinosaur, but not the freaking Triceratops. Anyway, that little ramble aside, yeah, very fantastic figure, and also really, really like the white brushing it's going under its belly, but I do not like how it just stops halfway. Would have preferred a way where they went all the way to the tail and then stop on the tail. Another thing I do not like is like the shade of blue that they use for the top part of the Pachycephalosaurus. I much prefer the Legacy Collection colorings of the Pachycephalosaurus compared to the Hammond Collection one. But that is me. I am probably the only one who thinks that, or I'm probably not. I would like to know your thoughts on the paint job. And hey, while you're down there, why not hit the subscribe button? Yeah, thank you very much. But other than that, really would not change much in my opinion, because this thing is almost perfection. As I mentioned, the paint chipping is a big issue, because in the future I don't want to keep buying these figures only for me to run, and others, not just me, others run to the same issue, because slowly but surely these things are going to get more expensive over time, and we keep having quality control like this. Yeah, it's not good. And another thing, really wish they went more with over the top of the paint for the Pachycephalosaurus, like give it more like a dry brush effect, or a darker blue on the back, or I don't know. But other than that, the Pachycephalosaurus, the figure really captures the way it looked like in the movie. It's not accurate though, because I think in the movie it was more like a grayish tan with blue. I could be absolutely wrong with that, because of how much like the lighting changes in the movie. It's kind of hard to tell really the exact color of the Pachycephalosaurus unless you're just looking at the animatronic. But other than that, this figure is absolutely worth it. Also, fun fact, the Pachycephalosaurus probably didn't have a beak like that, and also could open its mouth a lot. Basically, it had a bigger mouth. And there is some speculation that it could have also been an omnivore, so ate plants, insect, and maybe small rodents. So yeah, these guys, really nuts. A dinosaur you want to mess with.
worth it. In my opinion, highly recommend this figure. The Concavinator and the Pachycephalosaurus so far have been the best figures of this wave and are honestly on my top 3 for the Hammond collection. Number 1 being the T-Rex, number 2 being Concavinator, and number 3 being the Pachycephalosaurus. Those 3 are honestly the creme of the creme with Hammond collection. And before I say my final thoughts on this figure, let's get into size comparison, shall we?
Here's the Pachycephalosaurus with Kingdom Hearts Bring Arts Sora. Here's the Hammond Collection Pachycephalosaurus with the Legacy Collection Pachycephalosaurus. Here is the Pachycephalosaurus with the Kenner Pachycephalosaurus. Hammond Collection Pachycephalosaurus with the one and only Captain Jack Sparrow. All in all, my thoughts on this figure, again, it's the paint chipping. The paint chipping kind of kills it for me. Because, again, I dealt with that with so many figures. And at first, I'm like, ooh, goody, battle damage. But those were robots. Like, those were Transformers. I could make that excuse that it's just battle damage and just give it a little bit of dry brush and give it a little scuff and boom, battle damage. This is not a robot, folks. This is supposed to be an organic being. Battle damage doesn't work on an organic being. So, really hope that does not become an issue because it was annoying with Transformers, and it's gonna be annoying for Hammond Collection and just Jurassic figures in general if this does become a problem. Thankfully, there are solutions to it because, like, once you open the figure, maybe you can just give it a light spray with a type of paint protector. I forgot the name of it, but you can do that. But other than that, it's annoying. And my final rating of the Hammond Collection Pachycephalosaurus is a 3.5 out of 5. It loses quite a bit of points because of the paint chipping and mostly just a little bit of nitpicking. Honestly, I am just nitpicking and being a bit harsh with this figure, but that's because this dinosaur is one of my favorites. And I just grew up loving the Pachycephalosaurus so much, so I am kind of giving this fella a bit of a hard time. So the critic side of me gives it a 3.5, but the fanboy in me gives it a 4 out of 5. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the Pachycephalosaurus? Will you pick it up? Will you not? Why or why not? Leave it in the comments below. I would like to know why. And while you're down there, why not like, subscribe, chill with the channel. My uploads tend to be somewhat inconsistent lately, mostly because it conflicts with my schedule, but I'm trying my best, folks. I really am. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for a video coming either today or tomorrow. But yeah, I have been Jurassic Addict, and I will see you guys next time. Adios!